Hello, Marcus Lim here with the hardcover edition of Infinite Frontier. Now, this story it takes place in the aftermath of Dark Knight's Metal. And if you recall, at the end of this story, right, Wonder Woman was triumphant. I think what happened was I think she kind of helped to give birth to the whole concept of the omniverse, okay, and hence why we've got this infinite frontier, the name Infinite Frontier, opening up all kinds of infinite possibilities, right, that can take advantage of DC's rich history and legacy, okay. And you can see, right, just from the cover alone, right, you've got heroes from different Earths, right, coming together, which is really cool. And obviously there's Darkseid over there. So this collects I think it's 7 issues if you count the 0 issue. Infinite Frontier 0 to 6. And let me just show you the individual issues. So here's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright. Now issue number 1, as you already saw, right, it's actually also the same, well, the cover of the hardcover as well. Now the other issue that this contains is Infinite Frontier Secret Files number 1, which I do not have. Okay, so yeah, it's cool to have that included in this volume. And it says the next phase of the DC universe starts here. Okay, so this is Joshua Williamson's big plan, and he says this is only Act 1 of a trilogy. So pretty exciting. Okay, so this series has been quite well received, right? I think a lot of people are praising how Joshua Williamson is really good at embracing the past, but also paving the way for the future. So yeah, he really knows his DC history, but also knows how to chart the path forward. Right, take off the jacket, alright, and look at this. This is a spread from, the 0 issue, which we'll get to when I flip through the book. This is Wonder Woman and the Spectre. Alright, so let's get into it. So, Infinite Frontier. Alright, so here's the 0 issue. So cover to the 0 issue, which oops, wrong one. Which I was showing you before, right here. Right, the cover. So it's like a spread, wrap around. Okay, so here you go. So Wonder Woman in the aftermath of Dark Knight's Metal, she's being invited by the Quintessence to join them to watch the multiverse, something like that. So she's taken on a tour with the Spectre, looking at all the different heroes and what they're up to. So this 0 issue is really, you can think of it like a glimpse of what's going on in the heroes' lives, and also sort of like trailer in a sense, right? Superman, Jonathan Kent, and what's going on in the ongoing comic book series of each of these characters. So this definitely is like a promotional piece, which is okay. But yeah, what I wanted to point out is that so there's the Flash, House of Heroes. So Barry Allen is kind of joined this Justice Incarnate, right? Oh yeah, here's the cover. Yeah, Barry Allen. So join the Justice Incarnate to watch over the multiverse. Wonder Woman. Look at this, right? Wonder Woman and an infinite frontier of heroes. But yeah, I think the story really begins here in the epilogue, where we see Darkseid appear. Okay, big bad. Or is he the big bad? Alright, here's issue number 1 now. Oh, actually, maybe not. No, this is Secret Files number 1, which I don't have. So this is actually new to me. But there's, I think that's the Superman from Earth 23, right? The President Superman. Alright, so this seems to be like a couple of stories in this Secret Files. There's Roy Harper. There's director Bones. There's Jade, Obsidian. So they're all, feature in the actual series, the 6 issues. I guess this is just like a, I don't know, maybe a preview or something. Okay. The third question. Okay, wow. I think that's the Psycho Pirate, right? He also features in the actual series. So here we come to Infinite Frontier number 1 now. So here you go. You see Thomas Wayne, Flashpoint Batman, crash landing into Earth 23, which also happens to be the President Superman's Earth. We get Chase characters. We get the Justice Incarnate, right, led by President Superman. So they, it's pretty cool to have to meet up. Got Barry Allen, as I mentioned, traveling the multiverse, see all these Earths, and then landing in Earth Omega. And then there's the Psycho Pirate. There's Roy Harper. So you can see there's a new character here as well, Extract. But yeah, so there's a lot of characters here that Joshua is utilizing, and he somehow manages to keep it all consistent and easy to follow. Okay, not too hard to follow, though you have to pay attention. But it's cool to have the Flashpoint, Thomas Wayne Batman and President Superman, and also a visit to Earth 22, which is a Kingdom Come Earth with Magog, right? And then we got obviously Alan Scott, right? The original Green Lantern. So yeah, lots of characters that he's juggling. And then lots of twists as well. Look at that. It's blown up. But yeah, so this is the kind of story that I think hardcore DC fans will love, right? Because they'll see all their like old-time characters returning, right? As well as new characters as well. So it's like a new and old. But especially, for instance, this one, right? The Infinite Incorporated, the classic DC team from the 80s, making a comeback. So that's all pretty cool, right? And you got fan moments again, right? With the Thomas Wayne and President Superman working together. Always very cool. But what it eventually leads up to, right? It all converges on to like Earth Omega, where we get to see what it's all really all about, and we get to know there's a betrayal as well, and then the appearance of the Injustice. Injustice. Is that name called? Like Injustice Incarnate, maybe? can't remember. But anyway, yeah, here's Earth Omega, right? And we're reviewed with, well, yeah, so I'm right, Injustice Incarnate. But yeah, so you see, this massive battle at the end, pretty cool. All these classic characters fighting other characters, and we do get the review of Darkseid. Okay. And then yeah, in the last issue, obviously the finale, we get this big battle. But what happens next is there's a revelation, right? There's an even greater darkness coming. He says, talking about the great darkness, okay? And then at the very end in the epilogue, right, it sort of sets up something big, involving this pariah character from even before, like the Crisis on Infinite Earths in the 80s, okay? And somehow he's trapped, Barry Allen, in like Earthflash.1. And so that kind of paves the way for what's coming up. It says Dark Crisis, right? And that's gonna be coming up later this year. So here's variant covers, issue 0, and then Infinite Frontier number 1 variant, number 2 variant, number 3 variant, number 4 variant, 5. Oh, that's a number 3. It's the interlocking variant cover. Number 4 again, 5, and what's this one? 5, 6. So 6. So cool to have all the variants, okay, covers. But yeah, so that's it for this look, okay. And yeah, as I was saying before, right? So this is only Act 1. As what we saw just now in that last page. There's to be concluded in Dark Crisis. So this is only Act 1. I think Act 2 there's a Justice Incarnate 5-issue series, and then number 3 would be the conclusion of the trilogy, which Dark Crisis, and that will be big. Apparently it's a story 30 years in the making, okay? But it all begins here, right? Here's where Joshua Williamson lays the groundwork. And yeah, it's it's very exciting. So yeah, he's able to embrace the past, right? And then at the same time, forging a new path into the future. It's infinite frontier, so it's trying to really hammer home the point that this is trying to make use of DC's limitless potential, right? The DC universe's limitless potential. Just building on events from Final Crisis, Infinite Crisis, Flashpoint, Dark Metal, everything. Yeah, so very ambitious, but very exciting as well. If you're a long time DC fan, definitely check this out. Cause yeah, once we see Dark Crisis in coming months, right, that will be a game changer. But it starts right here. So definitely check this out. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. And I will see you in another video.